right, Cubs fam, it looks like Conquest is sticking with us this time around. And so, how are you going to beat Sector 1 with all the feats? I'm going to do a guide for every sector that has troubling feats that you guys need to find a way to get through. And so there's some tips and tricks that have made things easier for me that I hope will make things easier for you guys on this. Now, also, before we get into that, be on the lookout. I do think that we're going to probably see a Lord Vader kit reveal very soon via exclusive with some content creator. Now, this is not me, but it sounds like that was alluded to on an interview that Crumb did with AP Gaines last night on his YouTube channel. And so I'm guessing that's going to happen either today, maybe tomorrow. The event starts next week, and so it makes sense that we would see that today or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully that is going to be dropping soon, and we can all react to the kits. And hopefully it's exciting. Hopefully there's some good animations. Pick up the mood a little bit, because I know that things have felt a little bit bleak in Galaxy of Heroes lately for all of us, so myself included. All right, so let's get into this. Now, you've got 6 feats here. This is a lot more grindy this time around for Conquest. And a couple of the feats that are probably the most, shall I say, concerning for a lot of you is the Kalikori feat, which is defeat 30 units with Phoenix Squad. I've been able to crack the code on this. There's a couple different ways that you guys can do that. It's going to be a lot easier if you have Jedi Master Luke. If you don't have Jedi Master Luke, I have another option for you that will work. It will just be more challenging. And it also does, of course, depend on what your Phoenix Squad looks like. Some of you may have, like, no Phoenix Squad at all. Even if you have an under-geared Phoenix Squad, you can find ways to make this happen, especially with data discs. So we'll talk about that one. Critical hits, we don't really need to say anything about that. Advantage, use First Order, and you can get it in, like, a battle or two. So not really a whole lot to cover there. Phasma Lead is really good for the advantage, or if you just do a couple battles with normal First Order, toss Phasma in there, Victory March is going to get there. There's a lot of other opportunities for advantage with the First Order team. So that one I don't think should be too much of a heartache for a lot of you. Attack out of turn 100 times, very easy. A lot of different ways that you can kind of manage that. And if you do what I'm going to suggest for the Phoenix Squad feat, you're going to get that probably before you even get the Phoenix Squad feat. That'll just come naturally. Winning 14 battles against bounty hunters, or with a full squad of bounty hunters, is really going to be where you're going to be stonewalled, potentially. If you do not have a Relic bounty hunter team, this is going to be very challenging for you. So this is going to be a matter of finding the easiest team on the board you possibly can. That's pretty much what it comes down to. The easiest team on the board that you possibly can, and taking your bounty hunters against that. What I would recommend on this feat in particular, and you do need, let's see, we'll move this. You do need 14 battles there. You do need 14 battles there. So just be aware of that. But if you're not able to beat it at the beginning, then you're going to want to wait until you are done with the rest of Conquest and you've got lots of data discs, and then just try to soup up your bounty hunter team with data discs. That would be my best recommendation. And then if that doesn't work, then it may stonewall you. Now, inflicting potency down 40 times is going to be pretty much managed exclusively by Yoda. There's only 2 characters in the game that can apply potency down. It's Grandmaster Yoda and it's young Lando. So I have a feeling if you don't have Grandmaster Yoda, you probably don't have young Lando. So I think this is going to pretty much exclusively be a GMY feat for you guys. But fortunately, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which I wasn't doing earlier. I had a different Phoenix or a Jedi team in for Phoenix. I'm going to put Yoda in there now, and that's attempting to inflict. So every time Yoda uses basically. That was a lot of basic. Basically, when Yoda uses basic, you're basically going to be in a, basic spot to get that feat. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. All right, let's do a battle here, and I'll show you kind of how this works. So first of all, I'll show you with Jedi Master Luke, and this is one of the, better teams I think you could use. We're going to take Revan out of here, though, and we're going to put our Yoda in there because we want to get some potency down. And you're going to be serving up Ezra for every single kill. And he gets that bonus damage, remember, on this assisting ability here, right? If you remember this description, gain Jedi lessons for 3 turns, call target other light side ally to assist, dealing 90% less damage. Then they deal true damage to the target enemy based on 60% of Jedi Master Luke's base max protection, which can't be evaded. So that ends up being TLDR a lot. So, but we're going to wait until they get a little bit lower. Let's get an ability block out there. And I'm going to do a little bit of this and just get us kind of in a good position for this battle. We'll get a stun. Okay, now we're going to start working on this. I'm going to give Ezra Master's training. Let's attempt to inflict potency down. So that should give us at least 1 right there. And then let's start working on Ezra. So see there, pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. We're going to do some flourish here, which does a lot less. Pass it to Ezra. Boom. All right, and now we've got 1 kill with Ezra. And we can get another one here. All right. I'll pass it over there. You notice my Ezra, he's not relicked. My Ezra is sitting over at gear 12 here. I have heard good things about this working. Here, so Luke might kill him, so I'm going to basic somebody else. Because I don't want to get any kills with anyone other than Ezra. Boom. There's 2 kills for Ezra. I have heard this working with even lower gear Ezras, as low as gear 10. I've heard this working pretty well. I would imagine you could do it even lower. It would just kind of be a matter of, you know, as soon as they target him, he's dead. But because you're dealing the damage based on the ability, you know, Luke's max protection, it's going to deal good damage regardless of who's there. All right, let's just basic tap here. All right, we'll do an ultimate ability. Sounds good to me. All right, and we're going to toss this to Ezra. All right, toss it to Ezra. Boom, boom. And we're going to toss this to Ezra too. Now, one weakness of this team right now, if you're trying to get the potency, I am calling Ezra over doing Yoda's basic tap. And oops, I accidentally meant to do something else. If you're not in a position to call Ezra, then you might prioritize the basic. Right now, I'm worried that's going to kill her. And so you may end up just using Ezra here, and then maybe Yoda's going to be, well, we'll call him here. It's not going to deal too much. So if you've got the opportunity where you know it's not going to kill, maybe that's when you do it. But yeah, right now, not going to be the best time. Another quick tip as you guys go through this feat, if anybody else is involved in the battle, Ezra has to deal the final blow. So if you're calling multiple assists, not a good idea. That's why I'm only going to give Master's Training to 1 character in this battle. So that should have been 7 additional kills with Phoenix Squad there on that one. Now, obviously, some of you may not have Jedi Master Luke, which is going to make it harder. It's definitely going to make it harder. So we're going to do the same battle here, and I want to show you another team that you guys can use. So, Jedi Knight Revan lead with Yoda, Hermit Yoda, Ezra, and Bastila is an option for you. I'm actually not going to do this battle because I really feel like you kind of want to be at higher stamina. You're actually going to need Yoda or Ezra to deal his own damage, and so you can do that, but that's going to be a lot more of a matter of getting everybody down into red health and then calling Ezra to deal the final blow. And I think that's going to be a lot more RNG heavy. It's going to be a lot more challenging. But if you don't have Jedi Master Luke, that's probably going to be one of your best options for that one. So I hope this video helps give you guys a little overview of the feats on Sector 1. Again, the Bounty Hunter feat, not really a rhyme or reason to it. It's just a matter of finding the weakest team you can, souping up your Bounty Hunter team. I'm liking Bosk lead for it because I need the survivability. I actually had this feat. I did about 6 of them before they canceled the original Conquest, so I haven't gone back to it yet. But there are teams on there that you can do that with if you've got a decent Bounty Hunter team. Yoda Basic for the potency, First Order for the advantage, critical hits, and attacking out of turn, very easy. And then I just showed you guys kind of how to get that Phoenix feat done if you've got the right team. So anyway, keep an eye out for the Vader kit. I hope that's coming soon, and I really hope this video helps some of you guys get through this sector a little more confidently. And we'll continue doing these videos throughout the week. on the other sectors so that we can get all on the same page and hopefully get that red crate. All right, guys, thanks for coming. And as always, my brothers, don't forget,